Movie Mystery Madness.
Yes.
Movie Mystery Madness.
With TV. For this week, we watched Pan's Labyrinth, Palo Alto, well, most of us watched it, and Rich Kids of Beverly Hills. And also, just to let you know, next week is going to change a little bit, that's all we're going to say. And let's go with Dom's one, Palo Alto. Let's get that out of the way first. So, who watched the film?
Did you not watch it?
I tried to.
Oh my god!
I couldn't
What do you
find
mean?
it anywhere.
You're lying.
Like,
You're so lying.
that's why I watched the other one at like
I'm
1
taking
o'clock
personally.
this morning. Okay, I'll watch it after this and give you a personal review.
Okay, she's made a promise now. So,
I'm holding
for
it.
you guys, Rebecca is going to watch Palo Alto and make her own review on her own and put it onto the channel. She has 5 days. So, Palo Alto. Palo Alto. Do you want to do a bit of an introduction first?
It's just about a collection of stories of
It's a pretty simple story. It's a coming of age story. You've got Emma Roberts, whose name is April. You've got Teddy, who has gone down the wrong path. He's led away by Fred, played by Nat Wolff.
Yeah.
Emma Roberts is a soccer player. She fancies her coach at the beginning and things all cross over in weird ways. So the thing is, we're about to spoil this and you've still got to review it.
Yeah, that's fine.
You're going to have to cover your ears for the next part of the review. When I do this, you can start listening again. So James Franco got shot in the dick.
Did he? Seriously? Why? That's sad. Did he actually? No.
What did I think of it?
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It's directed by Gia Coppola.
Yeah.
And it feels a bit like a Coppola film.
Yeah.
There were definitely elements, especially the bling ring. The opening, you know the opening title?
Yeah.
That's very similar to the bling ring. I enjoyed it. It's not my favourite coming of age film. Doesn't really change the boundaries of anything.
It doesn't really follow coming of age films because it's not so obvious as to here's the beginning, here's what's learned, and here's the person at the end of it.
A part of it is about the boredom within
Yeah.
these teenagers.
Yeah.
And sometimes it does just drag to a halt.
So you know, I liked how it showed the boredom and all that sort of stuff. The cinematography was very good.
Cinematography was good. Fred at the beginning really annoyed me. I thought he had ADHD at the beginning.
He's purposely
He's a
annoying
flawed, yeah,
character.
he's a flawed character. What I did think is, the most interesting character for me anyway was Emily, who wants to have love and find love, and thinks sex and blowjobs is the only way to get it. She keeps finding herself in the same situation every time. It does get resolved a little bit, where she finally says no.
Just that bit,
Where she smashes Fred.
the sort of voiceover thing. Nat Wolff's voiceover is in there.
That was where, unfortunately to me, it felt a little bit pretentious.
Yeah, but it's quite, because obviously the story that's being told is very, I guess, graphic.
When it ends, it doesn't completely work. For me, like, it didn't come together as well as it should have for me. I enjoyed it. Nat Wolff was really good in the end. Like, it's just that the character's a bit annoying. Teddy I thought he was good.
Yeah.
It's just, again, it's just,
Good.
for me, these films, they never blow me away. And Val Kilmer's in it for a bit. Yeah.
Like one day on set, go on about Kill, have a little bit.
Yeah, it's alright. It didn't blow me away.
Palo Alto doesn't really play on the stereotypes of what a coming-of-age film could be.
I disagree. Well, from stylistic terms, it's very stereotypical.
Yeah, I mean,
of the kind of
it's
thing.
teenagers, it's California. I think the direction is very different as to normal.
Yeah, maybe. Anyway, so I'd probably give the film about 3.5. So what did you think of Palo Alto?
I'd probably give it about a 7.5, I think. Shall we move on to Pan's Labyrinth?
Shall we move on to Pan's Labyrinth?
Why not?
Why don't we all move on? So, I'll do a bit of info before. So, Pan's Labyrinth, Spanish film directed by Guillermo del Toro, and it was in between him doing Hellboy, which is an American film. It's basically a dark fairy tale where a girl in the Second World War must complete tasks at the same time. There's like family issues and rebel forces and all kinds of things. Let's do a bit of backstory. 95% on Rotten Tomatoes, so I love it. Who wants to take it first?
Ron.
Just
Chewbacca.
no, don't like it. That's about as much as it gets. I don't like it because I mean the way it was shot was good, but the actual storyline I didn't like. I felt like there was loads of elements to it, and it all just like came up to nothing. Like at the end. And basically, I feel like the moral of the story was when you die, you get to be with your loved ones in heaven.
Isn't that a nice theme though?
Yeah.
And like, I was annoyed by the end of it. I was just like, the whole way through the film, I couldn't see where it was going. And it just eventually never actually went anywhere.
I gotta say, I didn't like it either. Pointless comes to mind. First of all, it's in Spanish.
That's such a bad argument.
Yeah, that's what.
So you're saying you shouldn't watch subtitled films?
No.
I'm saying not if it pulls you out of the film too much.
But how can you not watch a subtitled film without reading the subtitles?
You can't.
Dub it in English, maybe?
Rebecca, say something.
But the way it was shot and the settings was really good.
From a visual, from the imagination and stuff, you've got to give it credit for imagination.
It looked really good. I think the fawn was...
The phone? The fawn.
It's her accent.
Oh, the translation.
She's wrong.
It was...
No.
Didn't like him.
Didn't like him.
Didn't like him.
Didn't like him.
Although the actual humans looked pretty good.
What do you mean it looks pretty good? They're humans.
The costume was good, makeup
the makeup
was
on them,
good.
they look so human-like.
The captain was so cruel and mean and gory. And then he just got shot in the face, which I feel is an easy way out.
This is the thing. It's like there's this fantasy world, and then it's juxtaposed with this real life story.
But that's the thing,
people don't get these cinematic deaths. That's not how it happens.
But they don't really establish enough of this fantasy to make it enough of a comparison.
Okay.
It's just like, oh, well, there's under a tree, there's a labyrinth in the back of the
And she just died at the end.
So, again, the famous scene now is the child eater scene.
Pale Man, I think it's called.
Is that what he's called?
Yeah.
With the eyes. From a visual aesthetic, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was the worst out of all of them.
You were creeped out by that scene.
It reminded me of like Spy Kids, where they go and they have all the like drawn characters and they're in that stupid world. I didn't think it was
Just
wait, which
compared
one?
Pan's Labyrinth to Spy Kids.
the Foogles. Floop. Is it like that?
Sorry, I've lost you completely.
Floop! Spy Kids!
So, Dom, take it away. I'm so excited, I can't wait to hear what you thought about it.
6 out of 10.
I have to go with about a 4. And that's being
4?
nice.
I'd like to apologise for these two. Really, I think it's just a lovely film.
Yeah, I know.
It's like the music and everything, it's so... Well, I just think it's so perfect.
I think the problem with it is it's just a bit too boring for me to watch with subtitles. What's yours?
Oh, mine's like a 9.
Okay.
Pan's Labyrinth is 9.
Okay.
Palo Alto is 7. How to Get Away with Murder, Episode 1, Pilot, 6.7. Okay, so now, for what everyone's been waiting for, Rich Kids of Beverly Hills. Here are my notes, I clearly really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
That's it.
So, it's basically about it's rich kids in Beverly Hills, looking at how they live, what they do, what they get up to.
Dorothy and Morgan find out that blood is thicker than water when a controversial topic threatens to ruin a friendship. I'm just going to read out my notes that I made throughout the episode. There's a Chinese girl, a blonde girl. The blonde girl dates a guy. Blonde girl is a bitch. Everyone is terrible.
I just point out is blonde girl is bitch.
So edited. People telling people how great they are. It's shit. It's so awful. It's so awful. I'm sorry.
And you didn't watch my film, so you offended me. I struggled to watch the whole thing. I wanted to stop.
I think we should probably cut. I wonder if we've got either of us reacting to it now.
Honestly, it was money. Can't buy happiness. Throw our own penthouse party away from all the sloppiness. Be happier in the world. So my parents gave me 6 unlimited credit cards and like unlimited.
I'd also like to apologise, I'm wearing a tiger onesie.
Oh my gosh.
Will I be watching the second episode? Hell no.
Why even bother looking at me? I'm definitely not looking at watching.
Why are we giving these people time?
I think I like to watch it to see how ridiculous
But
they
the
are.
more you watch, the more it's getting money.
Here's the thing.
More money, they're rich kids.
Are you laughing at them?
I didn't laugh.
No, not you. You.
A little bit. I must admit, I do find it a bit ridiculous, but I can't help but watch it because I just want to know what they do.
I can't even watch it without thinking.
It's almost like if I was that rich, that would be my life.
Would you really want that to be your life?
Right.
None of it is real. It's all just staged.
Right.
What did you like about it?
Nothing. I've got 3 words to describe this film: narcissistic, vapid, and infuriating.
Yeah, it's everything I hate about television.
It's
everything I hate.
It's the horrible thing that TV has become nowadays.
Yeah.
These reality TV shows like Geordie Shore.
So I'm going to rate it out of 5.
Yeah, go on.
1, funnily enough. Maybe even 0.75.
Why did it get the 0.75 though?
They cut it together. It's a thing.
They hired the cameras. I'll give it a half. Honestly, I'll give it a half.
So, looking at the leaderboard so far, Palo Alto was the only one. We'll work it out in post. Pan's Labyrinth is in the middle with the number that says here. And then at the very bottom, I think it's going to be staying there for a while.
What did you rate it?
Oh yeah.
You need to give a rating for it.
Out of 10,
Are you going to rig this?
I'm going to go with a 6.
Okay, so now, the exciting bit, this is the last time it's going to be done like this. You'll see what it's like next week.
Yes.
Dom, do you want to go first?
Okay, so my film follows...
I've not chose one.
Let me just wait.
Crap.
Dom, what is the film for this week?
Okay, so my film follows along the family ties of my last film,
Okay.
Coppola, and it is Rushmore.
Oh, cool. I haven't
by
seen it.
Wes Anderson.
I haven't seen it.
And it features the first performance by Jason Schwartzman in a role
Cool.
at all. So I think
Cool.
you'll enjoy that.
But yes, if you want to follow along with us and watch the review, watch Rushmore for next week. So Rebecca.
I'm going to pick a film called Dunstan Checks In.
I've never heard of it.
Have you
Never
seen
heard
that?
of it either.
It's quite an old film. I haven't seen it in ages.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
In fact, I haven't seen it at all.
Well, it's going to be experience.
So we're watching it.
I thought it was a different film.
That's taking there.
It's not even called Dunstan, it's Dunst.
Okay, so Rebecca's choice. You can see the picture
No,
now.
not Dunstan, it's Dunstan.
Okay, so watching Dunstan Checks In. Okay, so can you tell us a little bit about Dunstan Checks In?
1996, it was made. A young boy befriends an orangutan. And they are in a luxury hotel, and obviously they go wild.
So this is the first time we've had a mistake request.
Yeah.
Dunstan Checks In.
Let's watch it.
Watch it.
Oh, God.
So now my film. My film is actually quite recent, and I know Rebecca doesn't actually want to watch it.
Oh.
I think she'll enjoy it, and I think you'll like it as well. It's actually got an actor from Palo Alto in it, and it's called The Fault in Our Stars.
Oh no! That looks so bad.
Now it's not perfect, and I didn't
How
really...
do you know that I didn't want to watch this?
Because I asked you, and you said you didn't want to watch it.
Oh, okay.
It's a little bit pretentious in places, and it's very romantic and stuff. It's a sad film, but it's also a very happy film. I'm just very curious to see what you think.
Is it because it's a sort of coming of age type film?
I'm testing your coming of age levels, like where you stop and where you don't. So, The Fault in Our Stars, Dunstan Checks In.
Oh my god, okay. Rushmore.
Rushmore. So yeah, watch them to see that.
Okay, thanks for watching, guys. That's the end of the episode.
Goodbye.
Bye.